What's up, guys? Trying this on YouTube today. Close. All right, what we're doing today, guys, is talking about our 21-day traction builder, momentum building habit challenge, points-based habit challenge that we've got signups live for currently this week. That's going to go until, let me bring up my calendar. So, signups are open from Monday, August 7th this week through to Sunday, the 13th, this coming Sunday. And then the Traction Builder officially kicks off on Monday, the 14th. So, for those of you guys who are trying to get some momentum back here at the end of summer, if you are someone who's a rider and racer, especially who is trying to get a routine established as we head into the fall season, things like that, that is what I created this traction builder for. It's for you guys. It's simple. It's going to be fun. Hopefully going to be something where you feel like you can actually build some confidence, get some good habits in place, or at the very least, kind of get your toes in the water and feel what it feels like to have some intention and structure with the first half of your day, especially because if you win the morning, usually we win the day. Getting your morning under control sets the tone for the whole rest of the day. So that's what this traction builder revolves around. So just a quick run through all the details so that you guys are fully up to speed and you know what it is that you're getting into so that you can ask questions, you can get signed up, get access to everything you need, get, clarity of expectation, and hopefully maximize the heck out of these next few weeks. So to kind of start things off, I wanted to talk about a little bit about why I created such a thing, just a short, simple little fun points-based challenge here. So oftentimes what I see just as a rider and racer, as a coach working with a lot of people, is that what stands between people building consistency and having good discipline with their fitness and with their nutrition is that we want to do everything all at once, right? We are full throttle or nothing at all or nothing, perfectionist type people. And we are so ahead of ourselves and we know what perfect should look like, right? So we just want to dive in and do all the things all at once and get a little bit of whiskey throttle right at the start. And that can sometimes feel really good, and it feels good to get excited and to dive into something, but if you can't be consistent over the long term with what you're putting in place in terms of your program, your training, your nutrition, if you can't be consistent with it, you're not going to see results, because that is the whole key, is consistency wins every time. So imperfect consistency, especially, because that's something we can truly stick with, right? It is not realistic to think that you're going to be perfect and that you're going to be able to juggle all these different things and all these commitments to yourself when you're coming from ground zero, not really having those things on lock, because the nature of life is that it is going to throw us curveballs. We're going to have days where things don't go according to plan and your routine gets ripped out from under you, your plan goes out the window, things like that. So we need, in if consistency and discipline is what we want, then it's so important that we practice going slow to go fast, right? We understand this from a riding standpoint, how important it is to work on your technique and your finesse and to get the foundations under control if you want to have any shot at truly increasing your speed and your success as a rider and racer. You have to go slow first in order to go fast and get smooth, get efficient. So we need to carry over that understanding to your other habits. That's all it is. So by using this next 3 weeks in this little traction builder, I'm hoping that we can put just enough in place for you to get that feeling like, oh man, I'm really feeling a difference in my energy levels and in my mindset and in how my body feels. And how you feel is what drives the action that you take for yourself. If you feel overwhelmed and burnt out very quickly and stressed and all these negative type things, the likelihood that you're going to feel motivated or inspired to continue running your day like that is very slim. You're not going to do it. You're going to quit. You're going to change things. You're going to, end up back at square one. And that's not what we want. So I encourage you guys to take a little leap of faith here and take these simple tasks that we're going to be working on in this challenge and put them in place. Don't add anything else so that you can actually get the wheels rolling. You can build on this all you want. That what we're focusing on inside of this traction builder, the tasks we're going to talk about in a second, are micro habits of exactly what I would be coaching you on if you were at a more advanced level. It is just a micro version of that. So it's a great stepping stone if you're interested in our 8-week habit challenges or one-on-one coaching or anything like that. If you're trying to, test the waters a little bit, get a feel for what it's like to get more involved with Startline Fitness and get more involved with a little bit of support and coaching with me and test out these habits that we focus on, this is a chance to do that. So, for the next 3 weeks, what this is going to look like, okay, is that every day you have 3 RPM tasks that you're accomplishing in your morning. And what these 3 tasks are is number 1, your R task is to rehydrate. In the morning, we are, for the most part, in a pretty dehydrated state. And what's the problem? What do most of us do if we're not intentional about it? We don't drink much water in the morning, right? We chug some coffee down or grab an energy drink or pre-workout or whatever, and maybe we grab something, maybe we don't eat anything, and then you get your day started and you catch up on it later, or you wait till you feel thirsty or whatever. By ending up behind right off the bat with your water, when you're in that dehydrated state, even a 2% level of dehydration in your body causes tremendous negative consequences in how you feel and in your body's function overall. Water is the medium that your body functions in. Your body is like 60 to 75% water, depending on what tissue we're talking about. So if we're not replenishing that and taking that in the morning, you're going to feel sluggish. You might have headaches and mind fog throughout the day. You're going to potentially experience a little bit more cravings throughout the day because you're just dehydrated. So that is number 1 task, is rehydrate in the morning. So you're getting 20 ounces of water in. This is a 20 ounce 20-ounce cup here. It's not much, okay, but you're going to get 20 ounces of water in within the first hour of your day. That's task number 1. I don't care about you tracking your water the whole rest of the day. I don't care about what your water intake is by the end of the day. For the sake of this traction builder, we are just front loading your day with water. Because if you do that, I can almost guarantee, even if we don't intentionally worry about it, your water intake is going to end up better at the end of the day because you started with it. You kickstarted your day with it. So number 1 task for this traction builder is to rehydrate in the morning, 20 ounces of water within the first hour of waking up. Check that box. Then your P task, protein. This has to do with your nutrition. So another thing that we oftentimes struggle with is getting enough protein in our diet in general, in a given day in general, but especially in that first meal of the day, getting enough protein in at breakfast. Protein sources being things like eggs, specifically liquid egg whites. So eggs, any of your, animal-based meat, chicken, pork, steak, ground beef, ground turkey, whatever. Chicken sausage is a great one for the morning. Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. If you're more plant-based, tofu and edamame are great plant-based sources of protein. And then you always have, protein powder as a nice tool and backup. So things like that. What we're going to do for the purpose of this 21-day traction builder is 30 grams of protein in at your first meal of the day. What does that look like? I will show you what that looks like. I'm gonna make a little bit of a protein hack guide for you guys that decide to join the challenge and get on our Kickstart call and, dive in and sign up. You're gonna be getting a guide that helps cheat sheet all of this for you. It helps give you exactly what it should look like for you to hit 30 grams of protein at this first start of your day. I'm not a breakfast person. I don't eat in the morning. I'm not hungry in the morning. This is a problem. We don't realize this is a problem, but it's a problem. If you have no appetite in the morning and you're not eating until way later, then unless you are really intentional about getting in the protein and the calories that your body needs in the second half of your day, which I can probably guarantee that you're not, it's a problem that you are not eating in the morning. We want to make sure that we're front loading our day, that we're getting that head start on your protein intake, because optimal protein intake is key for not only how you feel, your energy levels, stabilizing your blood sugar throughout the day, helping to decrease hunger and cravings throughout your day, helping to decrease that afternoon energy crash, helping your body to have the building blocks that it needs for optimal recovery as an athlete, for rebuilding your muscle mass, your tendons, ligaments, joints, hair, skin, and nails, organs, everything that your body is made of protein. It's huge for fat loss, muscle building, strength gains. Literally, no matter what your goals include, it all comes down to okay, well, you need to make sure you're eating enough protein for that building block component of your nutrition. So, big part of doing that is making sure you're front loading your day and getting it in at breakfast. So, for me, what this looks like to hit 30 grams of protein at breakfast is I make a little yogurt bowl with a little single serving of Oikos triple zero Greek yogurt, put some blueberries in there, and then I make 2 eggs with that. Into my yogurt, I will often add a little bit of protein powder and mix it up because it makes it taste a little bit better and it adds a few grams of protein. Or I will make, it's obviously empty now, but I'll make some iced coffee and mix some collagen in there. Bam. Couple eggs, some Greek yogurt, and a little protein supplement or collagen in my coffee. Bam. Plenty of protein in the first meal of my day. This can look very different though. You could do this all kinds of different ways. You can make an egg white omelet. You could make a smoothie. You could make literally whatever your heart desires. As long as it has 30 grams of protein in it, it checks that box for your protein task in the morning. Again, I don't care if you are tracking your food or tracking your protein goal or what your nutrition is looking at by the end of the day. This is about just winning your morning. All right. So we're front loading the day with 20 ounces of water. We are front loading the day with 30 grams of protein, whatever that looks like for you. And then your last and final task is M, right? RPM, it's movement. So in your morning, you're getting in at least 15 minutes of movement. I don't care what you do. This could be a little body weight workout on your living room floor. This could be a dumbbell workout in your home gym. This could be going to the gym. This could be doing some yoga. This could be going for a walk, going for a run, hopping on your stationary bike, hopping on your rower, going for a swim. I don't care what it is that you do, but we are going to front load your day with just at least 15 minutes of movement. If you can do this outside, even better because it really helps your circadian rhythm, your energy levels for you to get outside and get some daylight in right when you first wake up in the day instead of being inside in the dark, artificial lights, in the office, sitting at a desk, or whatever it is that you do for work. Let's get outside, get some movement in so that you stack those wins first thing in the morning, kickstart your day. And then literally, I don't care how the rest of the day goes. But I'm telling you again, if you win your morning with those 3 simple things and you just don't really worry about anything else, that habit shift is so incredibly powerful because you're getting a sense of what it feels like to be proactive and to be intentional and to wake up a little bit earlier before you have things to do. And guys, this stuff doesn't have to take a lot of time at all. All right. I'm going to give you some hacks. Those of you guys who show up on our Kickstart call, which will be Monday when the challenge starts, Monday evening, that Kickstart call, I'm going to give you literally all of the hacks to make this super easy, super foolproof so that you can make sure that right off the bat, you're building success with these things. Okay, it doesn't take a lot of time. What you need to do is just make sure that you wake up, you set an alarm, and you get up, put your alarm on the other side of the room so that you get up with just a little bit of time, 30 minutes earlier than you normally do, so that you can start chugging your water, so that you can actually get some breakfast in, whether it's cooking it or it's meal prepped. So you just heat it up or you throw it together in the blender or whatever. You get your breakfast in and you get your 15 minutes of movement done. That's it. So, all of you guys are capable of doing that. I promise you. And what you're going to experience if you truly just stick to this and you don't add in a bunch of other unnecessary stuff, this is going to completely change the game of what you think you're capable of in a day, what's possible for you, your confidence, your belief in yourself. Consistency comes down to your ability to create momentum through simple daily actions. Simple daily actions that you just kind of build into your schedule and your environment to where it's almost impossible for you to fail. It's anything is going to be hard when it's unfamiliar. Anything is going to feel clunky when it's unfamiliar, but if you want to be different, if you want change, if you want growth, then we got to be able to step outside the box, put that attitude and effort forward, and force the change to happen. It's not going to happen to you. Nobody is going to come and do this for you. You are the one who has to do the work. It all comes down to you. And I promise you that you are more capable than you think. Once this foundation is built, like I said, you are going to be able to build on that. Once you're drinking 20 ounces of water within the first hour of your day, best believe it's going to be a heck of a lot easier for you to dive in and actually track your water throughout the day and actually hit your goal by the end of the day because you kickstarted it and got your momentum rolling in the morning. If you're eating 30 grams of protein at breakfast, best believe by the end of this traction builder, you're going to feel way more empowered to be like, oh, I can hit my protein goal. I can see how easy this is. I just need to wake up and get it going in the morning. And movement, when it comes to just getting a small commitment of movement rolling, when you come to the end of the traction builder, you're going to be like, okay, I can build on this. I can commit to a program now. I think I can get myself out of the house and get to the gym now, or whatever it is that you decide to do. You are going to be able to have the stage set to start building and stacking habits and putting something more powerful together and driving that momentum even harder. We just need to get it going and get it going long enough for you to feel the difference and for you to build the confidence so that you can take the wheels, take the handlebars, so to speak, and take it farther than that. And then at that point, if you want to sign up for our 8-week challenges, if you want to get more involved with one-on-one coaching, things like that, get into our more in-depth 3-phase system where I can walk you through how to get your goals and keep them long-term sustainability, fully customized and tailored to you. You're going to have the stage set for all of that. So I'm super excited. I really hope that you guys are too, and that you decide to dive into this. Again, even if you are a beginner, commit to it and just trust the process a little bit. Take the leap of faith, and I will help you find success in these next 3 weeks. It's going to be awesome. So this is a points-based challenge, like I said. So for every task, I'm going to send you out a tracker, a little tracker that you get to keep. You can print it out. You can save it on your phone and edit it. You can, put little emojis and share it on your story, whatever the heck you got to do to keep it exciting. But I'm going to send you out a tracker with 21 days on it. And for each day and your 3 tasks, you earn points, 1 point for each task. So what's 3 times 21? 63. There's 63 points available just by way of your 3 daily RPM tasks every day in the morning to kickstart your day and build that momentum for the 3 weeks. But you have the opportunity. I am not expecting you to be perfect. All right. There's probably going to be days where you don't get any points. There's probably going to be days where you only get 2 or you only get 1, whatever. That's okay. It's all part of it. All right. You got to give yourself permission to be a little bit messy and to embrace the suck if you need to. But you will have opportunities to earn bonus points by showing up to our kickoff orientation call and the 3 live trainings that I'll be doing going throughout the 21 days. Okay. And the dates and the times and all that will be given to you ahead of time and released so that you can be there for them. But those are just going to be 30 to 45-minute, at the very most upwards of an hour, and that's only if we get a good Q&A rolling, but I'm planning on it just being like 30 to 45 minutes of a really valuable live training with myself and maybe a special guest here and there to help just add a ton of value and a ton of insight, a ton of hacks and ideas and tips and tricks into this traction builder for you so that, again, you can just load up your tool belt with all kinds of things that you can then apply to your own habits, your own lifestyle, and your own momentum that you're trying to create in your own life. All right, so it's going to be great. And for each of those calls, you're going to have anywhere from 3 to 5 bonus points that you can earn by showing up to those calls. Now, prizes, all right, because with points comes prizes. For each week, I'm keeping track by way of you guys' honor system. Okay, you got to be honest and responsible for the points that you're tracking. Do not be saying you got a perfect score if you didn't. All right, we're not about that here in the Start Line Tribe. Be honest, have integrity, but we are going to be keeping track of our points. And for each week, we're going to pick one winner who accumulated the most points for that particular week. So even if you sucked in week 1, but you killed it in week 2, you could be the winner for week 2. For each week, we have a $25 gift card on the line to wear. That is to be disclosed depending on the person. All right. So I want it to be something that excites you and that you would be really excited about. So it's probably be individualized based on the winner, but you got a $25 gift card on the line each week. And then at the end of the entire traction builder, based on who accumulated the most points overall and who was most engaged, showing up to our calls and all of that, earning those bonus points, that grand prize winner is going to get a really awesome Start Line care package that is worth $200+ in value with the cool stuff that you're going to get in there. And you are going to get 3 months of one-on-one coaching paid in full for free for you for kicking butt in our traction builder. So a ton of value, several $100s worth of value for just 3 weeks of showing up, getting proactive, getting intentional, and putting in the work with the team. So I hope that you guys are pumped. I am super excited. This is the first time we're ever running this 21-day traction builder. Hopefully it'll be something that we run multiple times a year in the future just to help you guys get the ball rolling, right? And to help generate some momentum at tough parts of the year, So let me know if you have any questions at all. Reach out to me if you're interested, and I will be sure to get you the sign up link. We need to get that sign up link or that sign up form completed this week by Sunday night so that you're ready to go for Monday and so that I can make sure you have everything you need. That you're ready for hopping on our kickoff call. No, I'm not, you're not failing the challenge or anything if you're unable to make our live calls, but there is incentive for showing up. And I really encourage you guys to, be there. Then I can answer any questions that you have live. You can get to know other members, other riders and racers and folks that are doing our traction builder with you right alongside you. So it's really cool to just get, become a bigger part of the community, build some relationships, make some friends. And yeah, I'm pumped. So I hope you guys are too. That's all I have for you for this live. If there's anything I forgot or if you have questions, reach out, let me know. But I hope to see you in the sign up form and we'll talk again soon. Stay tuned, guys.